Hey everybody, it's Briggsell doing World of Tanks again. I'm back playing World of Tanks for a little bit. I'm playing mainly my KV-2 and my KV-1S just purely because I'm really enjoying them at the moment. This is one of the latest games that I've played. KV-2, not a particularly great matchmaking job, but this game turns out rather special. So, just to update you on some things that are happening with this tank. My reload's about 20 and a half seconds. My crew are all at 100% or 116% because I've got the vents and I've got the rammer and the aiming thing. And this tank is exactly as you expect it to be. It's a dirt machine. It fires 152mm shells. I always use high explosives, always, because I just don't see any point firing the other ones, the armor piercing. Just don't believe in it. Anyway, I'm going to take up a position on the left hand side here, the left kind of hill, as it were. I'm going to keep in as cover as possible, and I'm going to stay here pretty much the entire round, because what my job is really is to do as much damage as possible without dying. Now, that shot there was lucky. That could have actually killed me. It was quite a heavy shot because of what I know is down in the valley, or what is down over on the left. So I'm going to take a look out here. I'm going to focus on the T69. I don't actually take a shot until later on against him. I only take one shot, I believe. And I will just say this now. I do take a couple of shots where they shouldn't be taken, like that one for instance. That shouldn't be done because my ammo management here, because of the guns, basically takes 20 seconds to load. It's just silly. You shouldn't really do what I do when it comes to firing this gun. But now that I've got a bit of a bigger target to aim for, I can actually take a decent shot here. 224 damage, not particularly fantastic, but it is against a low. I wasn't expecting that to do any more than 300, I'd have thought, purely on the way that I actually hit it. I think I hit it on the turret. Now that is a T69 shooting at me. He's pinging off my armor, which was quite silly because I think my turret and my hull armor are 75mm thick. Let me just get off here for a second. So yeah, 75. That is the whole configuration, and it's really very simple. Anything that hits me should technically damage me. Pretty much even the 5916s should be able to do some damage against me, and we'll see how that goes. I've had one hit so far against the low, 224 damage, not particularly great, as I said before, but hopefully that will improve. Now I'm going to try and hit the low again here, because the low is the target for me at the moment, but I get caught here by the SU-100 and he gets killed for it. Now his wreck becomes very, very, very important as another 215 damage from the low is taken away. That wreck is super important. I don't think I'd have been able to last as long with that wreck not being there, and it'll be completely understandable when the time comes. Now I can take a shot at the 5916. I can also try and take a shot at the T69 and miss. That was actually my opportunity to kill that fella if I'd have got a good shot off on him. I didn't. And now I feel that this could be the bad time. This is not looking good for me. Not at all. So let me just pause it quickly here. Let me get out. So you've got the 5916 just taken out the SU-152 that was down there. We've got the KV-3, the low, another 5916 which has disappeared, an AT-8, a T25/2, and unbeknownst to me there is also a T-32 down there, pretty far back. They all have a really, really fun time. Let's just watch, shall we? So I'm going to take a shot at the KV-3. I track it, which is really important because the KV is a difficult beast to come up against when your armour is 75mm thick. He's taking damage though from the AT7 and all the people in the town. But I'm going to use this wreck as cover, and I'm going to try and take out or do as much damage as possible to the low. Now the low gets a good shot off me, 360. That is pretty much a very good roll for the low. For me, I got 373 off the low, which I think is an even better roll as far as I'm concerned. The low goes away and will slowly get picked off. The KV-3 has already gone down, you may have noticed. I take a shot at the 59-16. That was a really big mistake. That could have ruined the whole game for me if I wasn't so damn lucky. The T25-2 is about to bounce somehow off the top of my hull. Let me pause a second and show you where that actually hit. So that's where the low hit me, right here underneath the barrel, and I can't actually see where the... There we go, you can see it right... No, that's not it. No, that was just... There it is, there. That is where the T25 skimmed off the top of my... And that is where the T69 hit me earlier that actually bounced as well. The T25 is going to try and hit me again, but he's getting shot at. And I just want to point out here that I take a shot just as that guy was dying, which really annoyed me. He shot me, I shot him, he died just as my shot was getting to him. The E25 is now trying to engage the IS-3. The T25 is still trying to take shots at me, gets taken out. I just want to add something, okay, here guys. All these wrecks here, the KV-3, the low, the T25-2, the T32, one of the 59-16s, they are all being killed because of me. I don't mean the sense that I'm killing them or taking damage off them. I took very little off the low compared to what it was overall. I took about half its health. I didn't really take much of the KV-3's health. I didn't even touch the T25-2. What's happened is that I'm scouting these tanks. I'm literally bringing them up. I am making them known to the rest of the team. So the damage that they're doing, I'm getting points for, and I'll show you the end result in a second. I get a decent shot off the T32. It wasn't a particularly high roll, but I'm using the wreck again, and he gets a decent run on me here. I lose my engine, sorry. So the engine fumble, it wrecks me, but the T32 is instantly wrecked behind. I'm really pleased at how this turned out. I'll show you a little screenshot of the actual spotting damage and the actual track damage. It's quite nice. I don't do massive amount of damage. I did almost twice as much as my HP, which is always my goal. My goal is always to get twice as much damage as my HP, so technically I should have got 1720. I didn't, I got 1400. Not complaining though. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I apologise for the lack of videos recently, tank stuff and all the stuff that's going on. Hopefully there'll be more. Enjoy.